Okay. In the after 3 years of studies, what you would like to be? என்ன பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? எதுக்காக டிகிரி ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க? Any idea? BSc degree, 3 years course, you know very well. After completing this 3 years course, what you want to be? இப்போதான் 12th முடித்தோம், என்ன பண்ணணும்னு தெரியாமல் டிகிரியே ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டோம், அதுக்கப்புறம் திரும்ப உடனே கேட்குறீங்களே அப்படின்னு யோசிக்கிறீங்களா? 3 வருஷம் போட்டோம், காலேஜ் லைஃப்
பிஎஸ்சி
என்ஜாய்
அப்புறம்
பண்ணலாம்.
எம்எஸ்சி படிச்சுட்டு என்இடி எழுதி அப்புறம் அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆகலாம்.
ஓகே, வெரி குட். சரி, அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆகி என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க?
I will teach to other students.
Okay.
Meena, ma'am joining Meena.
Yes.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, so you have certain goal in like to become an assistant professor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So without goal, you can't able to imagine what you are going to be, right?
Welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, to achieve that goal, we need
Meena?
some motivation. Welcome, Malati ma'am. Malati ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, audible.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I wholeheartedly welcome you for this motivational talk, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot for accepting. And here students are there, first year students. Students, here resource person is there with us, Mrs. Malati ma'am. Kavita ma'am shortly give her just introduction about our resource person. Yes. Kavita, you can introduce.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Welcome
ma'am.
all the students for the Day 2 orientation program on outsourced motivational talk as well as alumni motivational talk. I would like to call upon our resource person, Dr. G. Malati ma'am, who is an associate professor, senior in imaging and computer vision research group, chair, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. Ma'am has completed a UG and PG degree under University of Madras, and she has completed her MPhil Computer Science from Periyar University, and she is a doctorate from Mother Teresa Women's University. Ma'am has an experience of 18 years, and she has been working as an associate professor senior in School of Computer Science and Engineering at Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai campus, Tamil Nadu, India from 2012. And she has been working as an assistant professor in Department of MCA at Velamal Engineering College during the year of 2002 to 2012. And she is now currently guiding the students, and there are two students under her guideship. They are doing her that research topic on biometrics, big data analytics in healthcare. And ma'am has filed different patents and published 2 papers under the patent and axiomatic technique for detecting the degradations in synthetic aperture radar star images, which has been published on 21st September 2020. And she is published her paper in Novel Hand Wrist Biometrics on the year of 2018. Ma'am has received award for Outstanding Faculty in Computer Science from BIFA during the year of July 2018, and she has received a research award from BIT in the year of Jan 2019. And Ma'am has been called as an resource person in various areas such as Sri Mauloland College of Arts and Science, Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, Sara Tucker College, and she has been called by AICTE sponsored 2 weeks FDP program resource person, and she has been called for Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, and she has been called in Loyola College of Engineering and Technology as a resource person. Add up her views, Ma'am has published nearly 18 papers in various journals and articles. She has been and presented paper in the international conference as well as national conferences. And to add up her information, so she has published her book on a survey on multi-feature hand biometric recognition, computational vision, and bio-inspired computing, published by Springer Journal. And as well as she has published her book in Wavelet Image Fusion Approach for Classification of Ultrasound Placenta Complicated by Gestational Diabetes Mellitus. And ma'am has been a member of International Association for Engineers Professional Society as well as member of editorial board in international journals. To add up, ma'am is a doctoral committee member in the University of Anna University as well as Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. I welcome you, ma'am, for this today's session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the warm welcome.
Such a huge profile you have, ma'am. Such a lot, a lot of knowledge and stuff. Students, really, you are very lucky for having such a beautiful resource person here with a lot of. We just want to observe what experience ma'am have and what kind of motivation, whatever she speaks, observe and do it in action. That is the only thing I would like to tell for the students. And so many students before uh, told about your own goal, but so many didn't decided your goal. But whatever it may be, just you have joined first years after 12th standard, you have joined for a first year college life. And seeing this media, don't imagine college life we can enjoy a lot. And that is real fact is not there. நமக்கே தெரியும் ஒரு படம் பார்த்தா அதில் வர்றது எதுவுமே ரியல் இல்லை. ஸோ டோன்ட் ரியாக்ட் டு தட் அண்ட் see that and we want to do like that. காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்னா இப்படி தான் இருப்பாங்க அப்படின்னு. லாட்ஸ் அண்ட் லாட்ஸ் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் யூ வில் பி லேர்னிங் இன் அவர் காலேஜ். தேங்க்யூ ஆல் கேர்ள்ஸ். இந்த 2 years நீங்கள் ஸ்க்ரீன் முன்னாடி இருக்கிறது, லேப்டாப், மொபைல், ஐபேட், டேப் எதுவாக இருக்கட்டும், டெஸ்க்டாப், ஸ்க்ரீன் முன்னாடி தான் இருக்கீங்க. How to manage that screen display, how to protect your eyes and how to be healthy and happy, that is very very important. Okay, and over to ma'am, please take over the session. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Uh, Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to address such young students, fresh students. Like just like from a nutshell, right? From an egg case, I could see the young, the energetic, beautiful girls around me. Actually, this is the first time I'm given an opportunity to address only girl students. We used to get no the combination of the co-educated gangs. No boys, naughty boys will always be there. But I'm so happy to address you all, and you all look so beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And one thing, students, you have chosen a domain where, see, I was in computer science, I'm in computer science, but the problem here is I know only computer science. If I want to develop a domain knowledge, then I have to explore a lot. But you are in such a department that you will be knowing whatever all important things in your that you require in your daily life. I really feel jealous that you all belong to such a if I have chosen such a domain that would be never ending process. All the other domains expire at one stage of time. We have to hunt for different domains, but the domain which you have chosen is such a beautiful domain which will be there till the end of the world. That it's not a fun, it's a real thing which I am telling you now. Okay, I will now share my presentation with you all. Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, the what about the slide navigation? Are you able to see the slide navigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so
It's
much.
full screen.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Dear students, so right now I consider you to be this egg. You were inside. Now till 12th standard, every one of you used to study some collection of subjects. But now you have come out of your shell, and it's now the world which you are going to explore. Whatever you see is new to you, whatever you learn will be new to you, and all those things you are going to continue for 3 more years, right? So this is the first year which you are landing, so 3 more years. But what you want to be at the end of third year, that decides your future. It is not like when you were doing 10th or 12th, it is something like you have to do, no choice. But now you're in a college, in an undergraduate program, where you have the liberty to choose what you like to read, what you like to study as a subject, as an elective, or as a domain course. So you have entered a place where you have chosen something which impressed you or interested you. So now you are exploring, you have started to explore. Right now I consider yourself as this, but many of you will be like this also. Okay, some of you like a previous slide chick, and then few of you will be this. But there is a difference, there is a lots and lots of a difference. The skinny, the puny, the chick which you are seeing here is the one which turns out to be a mighty eagle like this, mighty vulture like this. The puny thing which was difficult for it to walk on its own, it's able to carry it's such a big buffalo on its own, carry the such a huge weight above, up in the sky, in the air. It's able to fly it along in the air. So such a transformation you could see in the case. So what makes that? What makes such a puny character to turn into the most terror bird, we should call it as. It's a king, right? It's a king, or it's going to be, it's the leader of all the birds, the vulture and the eagle varieties. So what makes the eagle to be like that? When you see sparrows, when it builds nest for laying the egg for its next generation, it utmost takes care that nothing hurts its baby. It creates grass, it takes not the twigs, it takes the grass, the dried grass, and then it collects cotton from the cotton plants, or whatever it wants, pick from the dustbin. It only picks from the nature. The sparrows picks from the nature. It just hunts the cotton tree and gets the pure cotton and lays on the as a base for like a bed. No, how the human beings put a bed, soft bed for their babies. Similarly, sparrows also expecting the new generation. It lays a soft cotton as a layer. On this soft cotton only, the baby will grow. This is sparrow's nest. If you take this is another variety of bird which creates a temperature specific bird. It's so intelligent, right? We have six senses, but this bird does not have sixth sense. But it's able to build such a beautiful nest for its kid. So one direction in one temperature, the other one has at most another temperature. Whether it is hot outside or cool outside, that it maintains a homogeneous temperature here. Such an intellectual bird is this. But where the bird's baby will be there, it will be inside, deep inside. Even a storm cannot dispose this bird's nest. This is another variety of bird's nest which you could find. No, it's all twigs only, very small twigs, and it is somewhat deep also, like a bowl. It's somewhat deep. So these are the varieties of nest. This is the nest of eagle. When you see closely, you could see it's not the twig actually, it is a bigger version of the twig. It's more than a twig, it's so hard. But at the same time, what this eagle does is it creates a thick fence outside, and inner it creates a soft twig. And on this, it does not use any cotton and all. It is not so conservative regarding the growing of its skin. At the same time, it makes sure that it doesn't hurt its baby also. So it's small twigs inside and the hard twigs outside. So this is the nest of an eagle. What And like all the other mothers, the eagle also lays eggs, cuddles its children, it gets the food, it gives food to the its babies, it takes care of the baby till one particular stage. And then the trick of the parent starts. For the baby, it sees its mother as, wow, my mother is having so beautiful feathers. My mom is having such a beautiful wings, so powerful. When the eagle flies its wings open, it will be very big. So it get really amazed. The baby gets really amazed on seeing his mother. It always want to be like his mother, role model as the mother. But how does this small eagle turn out to be a powerful mother like this? It was a real challenge for it. But all the credit goes to the mama eagle. Initially, what it does is it brings some food from outside, gives it to its baby. Okay, the food will be like not a vegetarian food, it's a purely non-vegetarian food, high protein food it selects, and then gives it to the baby. Like fish, it gets fish, it gets flesh, and then feeds it to its baby. Then what will happen if you don't clean the nest? The nest becomes very untidy, right? It will be stinking. You cannot even cross the eagle's nest. That's the reason why eagle never lays its nest near the human being's reach. It will lay the next only in the top of a tree. But at the same time, this nest will not fall down also. So it will always be on top, beyond the reach of human and the other birds. So you will not feel the smell by crossing the nest of an eagle or the vulture. But it's the most nastiest nest ever in the world is your eagle's nest. And now you could see the difference in the nest. The baby eagle has grown now, and here you could see the small twigs is no longer a small twig. It has mixed up the outer twig, which was very hard portion of it, to it has mixed it up totally, and now the baby feels a prick. The baby feels this nest, it's not so longer suitable to me. I'm not feeling comfortable. Why? Because it is pricking me every time. So the mother eagle makes the baby to feel so. Then what it does is it tempts its baby. A mother eagle always simply flies before the eyes of its children. The children just wonderful. It gets amazed on seeing the how beautifully his mother's wings are. When it tries to flip, it's not able to do it so. But so this tempts the babies to have one fly. It wanted to fly, but still it won't fly at all. But at the same time, it's not able to stay in the nest because the nest is pricking. So the mother eagle starts its trainings, surprise trainings. Always surprises are always are part of life, right? So mother eagle, it cuddles its baby eagles and then makes the baby eagle to sit at the edge of a nest. When you sit at the edge of the nest used to topple down, right? But it will not topple down because the construction is so perfect. So it will not topple down. But what this mother eagle does, it just pushes the baby eagle down. So it's in the mountain top. It's in the mountain top or the tree top. Now the baby eagle falls down from the tree top. It does not know how to fly. It has no properly developed wings. It has not seen the depth. Now, from the free fall, it is having a free fall. It's at the top. From the top, it's falling down. It is so afraid on seeing the depth in the world. It's first time it is seeing the depth. It is still it's wondering why my mama pushed me out of the nest. I'm about to fall. I'm falling. Nobody is helping. What can I do? So many thoughts comes into the mind of this eagle. At that time, the mama eagle, what it does now, it flies down the lane, and then before the baby hits the ground, it catches the baby on her top, mother's top. And again, the baby eagle is put on the nest. Now the baby eagle feels relaxed. Yes, how? My life is saved. I'm happy. Now what happens? Again, the training does not stop here. The next day also, Mama Eagle, what it does, it takes the baby to the edge of the nest, pushes the baby down. And the baby, every time it falls, mother comes in to rescue. But once every time, every day, the mother eagle pushes the baby down. Now, the baby eagle also started feeling like, why my mom is doing like that? She's the worst mom. She's no longer my role model. I will fly on my own. I know how to fly. When that thought comes into the mind of the baby eagle flaps its wing. It notes the power of the wing. Then, by one stress, it flaps, and now it is able to see the beautiful world beneath it. So now, as he starts appreciating his mother eagle. Yes, what it has done is good to me. So, this is the power. This is how an eagle transforms a baby eagle which is not eligible for walk also. It's making the baby eagle to realize its potential, that it is not just like a crow, it's not just like a sparrow, it's not just like other birds. It is something special. It is so powerful that it can conquer the world. No bird flies so high, so it has the potential to fly. It has the potential to grab a heavy weight and take it over long distances. So the mother eagle makes the baby eagle to realize what was once a puny creature now turns out to be such a mighty eagle. It's a complete quality, right? So this eagle, even the face you can see is so powerful. Look at its eyes, look at its beak. It does not have any teeth, but it is cracking, it is killing many people, right? It's taking the heavy weight and they makes it as the food. How it is possible? How was it able? Maybe the children, when it was child, it has undergone certain training. That is all fine. But how long it can be? That's very difficult, right? Now I need an answer from you. Do you want in your life? You're all. I understand that we are all humans. That's fine. But I'm talking about the characteristics. Which one you want to be? Do you want to be like A or B? Can anyone respond?
I want to be
B.
like an bee.
B. How many of you want to be like A? There will be a special. If you are A, you can live, but you cannot explore. You cannot reach the heights. You may live, but you will not be able to achieve. When you choose B, you can achieve a lot. Sometimes I wanted to see your faces again. So I come back, see your face, and go back to the presentation. Okay. Now, let us realize what made such thing happen, a baby vulture or a baby eagle to get transformed into a mighty eagle like that. See, it is not such an easy way. An eagle or a vulture undergoes one thing called as the transformation. It undergoes a transformation like this. What transformation? This is the key thing for it. The beak, the lifetime of an eagle is very short. It's also short. Okay. No, but we're so short like other birds. It's also lifetime is short. Why the lifetime is short is it does not have any teeth. It with the beak only it has to struggle to catch the food, eat and all. But as the age grows, as the eagle and vulture gets aged, what happens is the beak becomes blunt because it has hunted many animals, right? So the beak has become blunt, so it cannot no longer kill any bird or then eat as its food, so it has to starve. So what it does is the eagle realizes that it has reached that particular stage. Then you will not understand, you will feel really surprised to hear that that eagle this eagle, what it does now, this beak, it just breaks its beak. Okay, it knows it takes at least a month for the beak to get developed into small beak. It just does it with a determination that it just breaks its beak. How you don't you, do you know how does it get it breaks the beak? It just hits a rock. It hits a rock. It knows that it is so painful. It's a terrible pain for any bird to break its beak. it will undergo that pain. It both the beaks it has to break. So it will only it can see the tongue protruding out. So the eagle loses its entire beak, and for 30 days it does not have any food. It will lose its energy, but still the baby, this mighty eagle knows that, of course, at the end of 30th day, I will have a new beak. That new beak will be similar to the before 10 years, how the eagle's beak was there. It was able to hunt even a tiger or a lion. It turns out to be such a powerful beak, but it undergoes a pain, a severe pain. In case if that pain, if the eagle does not undergo, it will not have a second life. It will not have a second life. Just like a sparrow or a peacock or the other thing, it has to survive. It has to survive just the life, just a just an ordinary life. It will not have a second life. This is the story of a mighty eagle. So we might say nobody likes an eagle because it always flies high and suddenly it takes even a baby walking on a road. No, it just takes a baby and goes off. So we are very afraid of these eagles. But when I learned to know how eagle has become so powerful, I made a research on these birds. So what makes these birds so powerful? What makes few birds to live only for a short period of life? If the sparrow is undergoing such a mighty change, a transformation, it can also turn out to be an eagle. So not all birds can do it. Only certain characteristics, because of the DNA of the eagle and the vulture, such transformation it is it is agreed to undergo the pain, because what was its goal? Its goal was to develop a beak, again to have a sharpened beak. That made that stigma, that instinct made the mighty eagle to undergo the transformation. It has set a goal and moved towards the goal, but it does not have sixth sense, right? But we all have sixth sense. What is the use? We are not using the sixth sense. The sixth sense we are using only for a wrongdoing. If the productivity, if we focus on the productivity, everyone will be Einstein, everyone will be Thomas Alva Edison, GD Naidu, but we are not using our sixth sense at all. Now, during your course here, you undergraduate program, you will have varieties of subjects, right? Per semester, you will be doing minimum some 5 subjects. Ma'am, am I right? 5 subjects they do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 5, do they have electives too?
Yes, they have electives, and they have to do this NPTL, Coursera, and Swayam courses. They have to
Oh,
attend.
very good, very good. So the same thing only. I too wanted to advise the students. So
Yes.
thank you, ma'am. At the end of the third year, now you will set a goal. No, just every semester you will be doing some 5 subjects. You will pick up some electives. You will study. You will get a UG degree, pass with distinction, etc. That is a regular life. But if you want to be a competitive one, you want to get placed somewhere X and Y, it's a topmost company, then what you need to do? You have to compete the world, right? So how you can do it? There are many courses available in the forums, online forums like NPTEL. It's a government portal. Coursera is there. Coursera is also it's an online programs will be there. Apart from Coursera, Swayam courses are also there. Many other Udemy, like many other courses, online courses are there. But I don't recommend all Udemy and all. I recommend NPTEL and Coursera. Why? Because the faculties who are handling in Coursera or NPTEL, they are good. The way they teach, no, give the lectures are so productive. It creates some impact in the students. So we go for this NPTEL and Coursera. You can, everywhere there will be a charge. Here also they do charge. If you want to get certified, you used to attend an examination to get a certificate. That's different. You can still complete a course without paying any amount, get a certificate, because there will be a program called a 7 days trial program in the case of Coursera. So any course, new course, It will be available. You can do it within the 7 days. But that 7 days, you have to spend a lot of time in order to complete the course quickly. Then seventh day, if you are able to complete it, you need not pay anything. But after 7 days, still you are not able to complete the course, means then you will have to pay some amount in order to get the certificate. But everything requires a pass, not the pass. Clear with higher marks, higher percentage, 80%. Minimum 80% should be there in order to get the certificates in Coursera or the NPTEL. Now, this is with respect to the subject knowledge which I am talking about. This next bullet specifies about the events which are available. You would have heard recently Modi ji launched an event through AICTE. They launched an event called as Toykathon. The engineering students, they were asked to develop a toy. Okay, the toy that should have an AI concept, that should have a IoT concept. So different, that fits the focus. Now, what you will be surprised to hear that 12th standard students, they took up this. In many schools from the Andhra Pradesh side and from Chennai, we saw students, 12th standard students who were very good in mathematics. They developed toys. So there is nothing called as not possible. Everything is possible. You can register for such events. You need not be a first prize winner. You need not be a winner, but you need to explore. For exploring, you need to register. You have to win events. You may say, we are not in engineering. Who asked you to be engineering? Nobody. It's only the degree which matters, right? No, not like that. It's a knowledge that matters. In the course of your education, a student who registers in an engineering degree, after 4 years, he may be eligible only for the 12th grade alone. The 4 years, if he does not acquire any good knowledge, he is only graded as 12th. Knowledge which we had in 12th, same knowledge only he'll be having in after 4 years of degree. But if a student undergoes a transformation, undergoes some online training, fixes a goal and moves according to it, then at the end of the course, he will be somewhere. He'll be someplace somewhere. He would have achieved his target. To make you reach that goal, you need some competitions. That competition is not for you to reach the top, but you to understand what is expected from you, what the world is wanting for. If you understand, see, we all study, we go to job. A job means it's a company. That company has a general manager. There is some owner. That owner has thought about a product and he has launched that product. So how he is thinking about a product? Because the public needs it, he creates such product. He creates or launches an online portal or creates shoes or even a bag, even an ice cream. Everywhere there is an innovation. Everywhere there's an innovation. You just want to have a coffee. Now the innovation is the coffee in an edible cup. You just like a cone ice wrapper, na? Like that, you put the coffee inside the cone ice wrapper, eat the wrapper along with your coffee, enjoy. So everywhere there is an innovation. To know what the people want, that problem statement only will be given in a hackathon, makeathon, tykathon, etc. So register in such events so that you will gain more knowledge about the world in which you live. There are another few of online competitions like Kaggle competitions, like Hacker Rank. There is another website called as Hacker Rank, where a problem will be posted and the challenge problem is posted as a challenge and you can compete in that problem. It's all fine. It's all about procuring knowledge. It's all fine. Now, when you start entering the first year, every one of you knows how to use WhatsApp. Fine. You know how to use Facebook. Every one of you will have Facebook. Maybe 99% of you will have Facebook. 1% alone will not have a Facebook. Create an online account. Create a blog. From day one, when you are entering your UG, the day one of your class, your blog will not speak anything about you in case if you have not achieved so far. It will be blank. Once you start participating in these competitions, there will be one bullet you will create one bullet in your blog. Another competition you participate, get some knowledge, another bullet. So by the end of third year, when you look out your blog, you will feel day one it was empty, but the end of your semester or end of the 3 year, you will find so many activities from your side. That speaks about your profile. Your placing company will not look at you, will not look at your marks are important, that's very important. If I say I have knowledge, my score is just very less percentage, yes, then also we won't prefer, companies will not prefer. We need a balance. You should knowledge and the marks goes side by side. When you have these online profiles that speaks you give a link to your boss, say just go through my profile. Now we want only digital profile. Your boss sees the profile, your achievements, you get job. So update these things regularly. So these are certain prime requirements which is required from a student's perspective. Even I do it. Now, can you guess who are these people? Two people here. Can anyone? Okay, I think you are guessing. You are in the process of. I don't want to use any negative words, so I think you are in the process of guessing. I'll tell you a small story. There are two persons who was refused job in Facebook. They applied. They went for an interview. The HR interviewed him. They said, no, you're not fit at all. No, you're not suitable for to work in a reputed organizations such as Facebook. We have billions and billions of turnover. We don't want to hire such a low graded, low profile people. He just refused. That same two sold XYZ app for $19 million to the same Facebook whom they denied. Can you now guess what is that app? Can anyone guess what's that app? Somebody is thinking. Yes, good, please.
WhatsApp, ma'am.
What?
Exactly. Very good. Very good. It's WhatsApp. The two. Now, can you guess these two? Who are they? These two?
One who create the WhatsApp.
Yes, exactly. They are the owners of WhatsApp. These two people only. The Facebook denied these two people. At that time, these two people was very furious. Facebook denied us. So we want to prove who we are. You don't understand our capability. They wanted to prove. Then what they did, they started developing apps. But what made them to create that? What made these people to think is everywhere there are emails, right? You send a mail, you wait. We don't know whether your friend opened your mail or not. You still keep on waiting. He might ignore you also. That we do not know what's happening at the other end. So they wanted to create a personal status. Now, against every account, there will be a personal status specifying whether these people are free or not. It was easy for them now. Now they started with that. Then people were somewhat interested. Then when the concept of photograph sharing and video sharing came into, then most of them got suddenly in a day some 25,000 enrollments was there in the WhatsApp. That made the trigger. From that day, WhatsApp was the predominant chat application, the messaging services which was used throughout the world. Then we were able to sell it. Who started their life from this? They're not big personalities. His father, this person's father, was just a builder. A builder means contractor, not even a contractor, just like a contract engineer alone. His mother was a housewife. He's also an ordinary person. He was actually afraid. Why should I take the risk? Why, if I don't, success means I may end up in a failure. I may not get a salary. So he was little bit tense, but this person was so daring that he wanted to achieve. He wanted to prove himself. He did. He created a WhatsApp. Personally, they both together created the WhatsApp, and finally, the same Facebook bought that WhatsApp for $19 billion. We couldn't imagine, right? 19 billion. Can anyone imagine? Who would have imagined? Even they themselves would not have imagined. But if you could say, Facebook, if the Facebook have hired them, Would they have achieved that WhatsApp at that time? Never. Would
No.
have got satisfied, right? Yes, I get salary. Yes, somebody asked something. Vandana, you wanted to share something? Please
Ma'am, may
share.
I know the names of them?
See, it's there. Brian Acton and John Jancom. These two people, these are the names of these two people. Brian Acton and Com. They shortly, world shortly calls them as Acton and Com. Brian becomes a Christian name, right? So they don't use the term Brian. So instead, they call them as Acton and Com. If Facebook has hired them, just imagine you would not have got WhatsApp from them. Somebody would have thought, somebody would have created such things. So the goal made them the billionaires. Let me share you another story. No, just tell me whether am I boring you all?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
ma'am.
I will tell you one more story, short story. This is about the frogs. I don't like frogs, but as I love some features from the frog about the skin, how does it adjust its temperature to the outside world. All those things I really admire from the frog. That story goes like this. There was a group of frog jumping, having a journey, happy journey, singing lula. Then what happened is two frogs, they got into some deep portion. Some part of the floor was broken and it went deep. It was again a stand. A frog can jump long distance, right? But it cannot jump too high. High like this they can jump, but not like this. So this frog, the other members, other friends of the frog said that, see, this so deep, you cannot come out at all. You two people will die. It said. Then these two frogs started jumping. It was jumping so hard that it got hurt also. The frogs were getting hurt. At one stage, the two out of the two frogs, one frog what it does, no, it was so tired and it was so paining for it. So why should I take all this pain? Let me not try anything. It simply stayed. The other frog did not stop. It was hearing lot of noise. So please stop trying, stop trying. It is so painful to you. Why do you want to undergo this pain? Don't jump at all. Then also this frog did not stop. It kept on jumping and finally this frog was able to have a great jump and it landed perfectly. Then its friends got furious. Didn't you hear me? We all cried that not to jump, want to undergo the pain. Why did you not listen? It asked this frog. Then this frog said, actually it has some hearing issues. The frog did not hear, it had some partial hearing problem. So it heard the noise, but it thought that his friends are all encouraging him to jump out. We never thought that his friends are asking him not to try because he had an hearing problem. It took it positively and jumped out. But another frog, he had a good hearing. He heard what his friends are saying, so he stood still. Then he died. So out of the two frogs, one jumped out, the other tried. So what makes motivation? What is motivating? Is it the environment that is motivating? It is some X or Y who is motivating? No, the motivation should come from within. You can create a circle. There is a concept, I don't remember the concept. We people, individually, we stand the center point of a circle. You create one circle around you, small circle. Then next radius, then next radius. Like that, you create n number of circles. Now decide whom you want to place in your innermost circle closer to you. Whom do you want to place in the second ring? Whom do you want to place in the third ring? Like that, you decide. You decide the number of people and the characters whom do you want. So have characters who are motivating you and not demotivating characters to be put it only in the outermost ring. The best motivator is the same individual only. You're the motivator. Why? Because if there is a pain, you're going to face the pain. If a happiness is there, you're going to face the happiness. So whom do you want to motivate you? It's you who want to achieve, right? You want something. You fix a goal. You try. You take a trial and error method. You take it on your own. You will reach the heights. If we keep on depending on the others, you will not reach the height. If you hear the clap, you will be walking. If you can't hear the clap, you will walk, you will slow down your walking. If you don't hear at all, then you stop walking. So that will be a problem. You clap hands, keep on walking till the end, you will hear the clap. You will never stop walking. So that should be the spirit. You all use Facebook, right? If you are using Facebook, you are creating one account, you are sharing your information is stolen from you, given to somebody there. Some X or Y is earning a lot, no? From your account, my account, n number of people's account. You also create, no issues. You also use Facebook, no issues. But also learn how it is created, how such a analytics forum they were able to create. Learn how it was made. You along with your friends, you may say, ma'am, I belong to home science, so how can I do it? You can do it. No, computer science is a common property. Okay, it is not only the computer science, it can be owned by anyone. In home science, if you are doing some project, nutrition project, I can analyze the immunity of one person from the nutritions they take. I can create an app. I can develop an app. I can post it in a Play Store. Okay, I can make other people to download it and use. Who says no? Who says you can't? You can do it. It's possible. But the only thing is, you should know how you should create. For that step you should take. That's why I'm telling, use Facebook and also study how the Facebook is created. What are the softwares they use to create a Facebook? How that photos are getting imported? How they are creating an account? How they are using analytics? When you search for something in Google, how does the suggestions comes in? If I search for a cute dress, it's suggesting some other thing. Why? It's increasing my buying preferences. Why? If I want to spend only 1,000 rupee, it makes me to spend 10,000 rupee. That's the tactics they use. How do they use it? How you can use that concept in your domain which you have chosen? It's so wonderful if you start thinking like that. Same thing, WhatsApp also. WhatsApp is a messaging service, like audio, video, multimedia messaging service. You can use it, but understand how they develop. You can also develop a small chatting device among your friends. You need not go for a large network. Even a small network, you're there, your faculty is there. Instead of creating a forum, a WhatsApp group, this group can join together, work and create a short message service, circulate among you and your faculty members. This becomes one Telegram group, right? You can do wonders. You can add that in your blog. It's all very easy. Online, if you sit for a course and read it, develop a small project, enough. 7 days continuously, if you sit, you can create such. It's very easy. With these knowledge, you can develop applications related to your domain. And also make sure that at the end of your UG, before you complete your UG, you should have at least 3 innovations. 3 innovations means new ideas, brand new ideas. Nobody in the world should have developed such. Think. For that, you have to Google a lot, right? I will give you one secret. Don't leave your faculty members. Okay? Always have your faculty member as your mentor. Pick up a faculty member with 3 years, travel along with them, get ideas, work as a team. Okay, then at the end of your 3rd year, you will have publications, you will have patents, you will have n number of innovations. All these new ideas, no, along with your faculty team, your name will be registered in an internet. When people Google students Kanyaka Parameswari, if I Google, we will be able to get lot of publications and patents from your side. Or you agree with me? Do you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It is
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
possible. It
Yes,
is
ma'am.
possible. At the end of 3rd year, you yourself will pat on your shoulders. So publish all your innovations, record your innovations. You may say we are all so young. We are just now 12, from 12th we landed into college. Till 12 you are doing only the routine courses, physics, chemistry, English, maths, etc. How these are related? Now you will feel that. Now you will understand in what way these things gets related. Physics and image, one photograph and physics is related. Your sweat and chemistry is related. The taste of your sweat and chemistry is related. Everywhere there is a relation. Everywhere the formulae comes into. So all these are indispensable. You integrate the knowledge and make use of it, and travel for 3 years should be, every day should be interesting, but you need to fix at least three innovations. Why that three I am saying is, every year one innovation. Okay, this year one innovation minimum, next year one new another innovation, third year another innovation. If 10 students are there in one in first year, means 10 into 3, 30 innovations from that batch. A college can produce 30 innovations. It's a very big task, you know. I do have set of students who work dedicatedly along with me. How do I get that patents? It's all our students work also. You feel, it's always we feel like, I have hand pain, even you will have the hand pain, but you can't stay without WhatsApp. And no, your subconscious mind says you all keep doing like this, you're able to give a complete without any grammatical error, you will be able to type, but still the feel of pain will be there. You will have painful legs, but when your friend asks you to come out for a free walk, you will be willing to. So nothing will stop. Okay, so no tiredness will stop from your achievement. Always remember, even whether your parents say or a faculty member say, I say only one thing: nobody is superior. You, if your five of you are friends, you cannot say she is superior to me. Another person cannot say she is inferior to me. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is also not equal. We are also not equal. Every individual is a unique. You cannot compare one individual with the another individual. You are you, I am I. This is not my words, it's Osho's words. This is true. You cannot put same profile. A, B will not have a same profile. Just like your fingers having different heights, every individual has difference. Your thinking process will be in one way, another person's thinking, but what is required is a goal towards a productivity. I want every one of you to explore from a conscious stage to a subconscious stage. What do you mean by a conscious stage? uh, Ma'am, do I have some 5 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
So wonderfully, the talk is going on. We are inspired with your speech.
Thank you, ma'am. I just wanted to share one video with our students. Are you able to see this video?
No, ma'am.
You're not able to see the video?
No, ma'am.
No. Just a minute. Now? Now are
No,
you
ma'am.
able to see?
No, ma'am.
Can't able to view the screen.
Dear students, now you are able to see it?
No, can't able to see, ma'am.
Not able to see. Now also, ma'am?
Ah, yes, yes. Now it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. Are you hearing? Are you able to hear an audio?
Or here.
No, ma'am.
Actually, the baby's parents wanted the baby to start walking. So they are motivating him to walk, but the baby is preferring to crawl. But what makes the baby to walk? You will be surprised. See, the baby started walking towards something which their parents did not expect. It's not heeding to its parents because in his mind he has something which he wanted to complete the task, surprising task. That makes the baby to walk, take few steps. He's walking so nicely now. It's a dog bowl. For many days, the baby would have thought, what is there in the dog's bowl? Now it's using that opportunity to understand what's there in the dog's bowl. You got it? What the baby did? The
Yes,
baby
ma'am.
wanted actually to explore. The parents wanted the baby to walk, but the baby did not do it in the initial thing. But the baby had something in his mind that motivated him. What motivated was he wanted to see the dogs, what's there in the dog's bowl. He went closer to it, and finally it saw two balls. One ball, it is empty, so he doesn't want to even touch that empty ball, but he is targeted, attracted towards the ball with the water. So he just put that water bowl down. So that's baby's target, right? So baby, we did not walk at all, but later the baby is able to walk, take few steps. That is, even our case is also like that. With just slide, I will end my presentation. So that's what conscious. We are actually in a you should have in a subconscious state. You do some work, maybe even riding a bike or something. Walking also, if you take baby, when you were baby, you found it difficult to walk. But now, if somebody asks you to walk, you do it immediately. Why? Because from a conscious state, you have some these things moved into an unconscious state. So your learning also will move from a conscious state to an unconscious state. So be like this. Be like an empty cup. Grab whatever good things comes into it. You don't pour curd, coffee, milk, everything in one cup. That will not be good. Identify a focus, fix a focus, and move towards it. So awake, arise, and stop not till the goal is reached. This is the general thing which every student, every faculty will like. My best wishes to you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Thanks
you,
a
ma'am,
lot,
for this
ma'am.
Thank you,
great
ma'am.
opportunity. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Students are all inspired. Hope so. So much stories you have told, and along with the stories, you guided how the life has to be go on. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful speech.
Thank you so
Really,
much, ma'am.
it's amazing hearing a lot of stories with moral. In small days, we used to hear a lot of stories, but again, if we are hearing here these stories with some motivation underlies in the under that motivation comes from the story. Even animals teach a lot of behavior and characters. We can learn from the animals and insects. Really, so nice of you, ma'am. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. All the best, students. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Students, kindly stay back. Another alumni talk is there. Kindly stay back. You can have a sip of water and come back here after 5 minutes, students. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I take a
Thanks a
leave of
lot.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. Girls, stay back, ma. Take 5 minutes refreshment. Come back, girls. Your next speech will start. The session will start, ma. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.